Every night has a story, a truth, and this is where we share it here at Voice of the People 90.3 FM. Beautiful evening to you, my truth family, and welcome to the Tuesday edition of the Unspoken Truth once again. Yes, this is that show titled Which Way Nigeria, another Tuesday night, and you're wondering, oh Diola, what do you have for us? Diola, what are we talking about? It is Which Way Nigeria again, and I say this every time that this is the space. This is one of those nights where we think and ask questions about where we are, about where we are headed as a nation, and the show is coming to you live from the studios of Voice of the People 90.3 FM. I'm your host on the show tonight, your radio night partner, and you already know my name is Diola. Which way Nigeria, when you don't talk about the issues affecting you, affecting every single one of us in the country, not even society now? What is Which Way Nigeria? This is the space, we talk about those societal issues, not just as individuals now, but as a nation. And together we ask that very question. Which way? Every Tuesday we keep asking which way, because we are tired. We don't want to see the country the way it is now. We want a progressive nation. We want to see Nigeria beyond the current level Nigeria is. And that is why I tell you that this show, it goes beyond politics or government. It is about you. It is about our families. It is about Diola in the studios. It is about every single life, every Nigerian. And that is why I tell you, your voice matters so much to this conversation. So wherever you are listening from, welcome once again. Tonight we'll be talking about something that is a very big problem. You might not see it as a problem, but that is why Diola is going to open your eyes so you can see it as a problem. There is this attitude, tradition, where we're encouraging that tradition. And what am I trying to say? You see something going the wrong way, but you feel like it is not my business now. And the person that is doing it, the person does not know that what you are doing is wrong. And that is just like the foundation of our problem. So when I say tonight, you see that conversation you are running from, we are going to have it on this platform. It is something that affects every single one of us. And just like I did say, many times we act like it is someone else's problem. It is not your problem. It is not my problem, but it is our problem. And we keep running away from it. What is Diola say? I'm talking about our environment. The air we breathe, the land we live on, the water that we take in, what we all share. I'm talking about what we all depend on. And we're just letting it go to waste. Why? Because you're encouraging that tradition that it is someone else's problem, whereas it is our problem. Whether you like it or not, whether you take it or not, it is our problem. And I'm talking about the way we treat our streets, the way we treat our environment, our gutters, our surrounding. Because the truth, if you want to know the truth from Diola tonight, the truth is our environment didn't destroy itself. We did that to our environment. Okay, let me ask you, how many times have you even just, while walking along your streets, your area, and then you just take a look at the gutters beside you while walking? Sometimes you even have to, you put on a nose mask. That is the extent, because you cannot even try to say you want to breathe in that environment. Yet you still see some people within that same environment. You see some people even cooking, and you will still see some people buying that food in that same environment that you cannot even stand a second. You would have seen it, but yet we keep running away from it. We keep destroying it, and then we are saying, what are we going to do? It is not me that did it. It is this person. We keep pushing the blame. The truth is, our environment is crying. I even saw something recently on social media, and then it is just like, it is not changing. It is not changing. The environment is still, in fact, you can even say it is worse. And we are the ones killing it slowly. And then we start shouting, government do something, government do something. But let's be honest, who threw the dirt there? No answer now. Who threw the dirt there? Is it me? Who did it? Is it the government? Who did it? So tonight we will talk about it, how we are destroying our environment. Of course, you already know the tradition. It is a conversation for you and I. It is a conversation for every single one of us. So as we go along, you do know that Diola will be coming to you to take your opinions on this particular issue. So if you want to call in, the studio lines are 0700-903-903-903, or you can call the alternate number 0803-692-9933. You can also be a part of this conversation via the WhatsApp portal 0817-175-6338. Diola Yatifas, don't worry, when it is time for us to come to you on the outside, Diola is still going to call the studio lines once more. And then you can also join the live stream right now if you feel like, oh Diola, yes, you can join the live stream right now on YouTube. Just search for Voice of the People 90.3 FM, and there you can drop your thoughts for us on the comment section. But let's get into it. The current situation of your environment, of our environment. Who is killing it? Who has done that? We should talk about it. Listen, every single time we talk about floods, we talk about dirty environment surroundings, people will start saying, Diola, the government has failed us. It is the government. It is. I'm not trying to take sides. Okay, let's get that right. But even when we are saying yes, the government has its part to play. No doubt about that, and we'll talk about it. But before we point that finger that it is the government, let us remember that the rest of the four fingers point back at us. So let us face it. It is practical. You point a finger at someone that, oh, this is the person you're holding responsible for this action. This is the person you want to hold accountable for this responsibility. You know that the rest of your fingers are pointing at where? Pointing back at you. You will see some people. I've seen a lot of situations. In fact, I think we've had a similar conversation like this on the show sometimes back. You will see some people wait till night, late hour, when nobody is watching. When no one is watching them, they'll carry their bags of dirt straight into the drainage. Some will sweep their compounds and push everything into the gutter, the same gutter that was made for water passage during our flood during the rainy season. That is the same gutter that you sweep your dirt and just dump it in the gutter, as if the gutter is already your own personal dustbin. So people, you even see some people, that one, I'm guilty. While we are in the car, you just you throw it now. After taking something, you just you dispose it. You just wind down the glass, and then you dispose your dirt like it is nothing. Now tell me, when that time of the season comes, when that time of the season comes, it is raining. So tell me, how will the gutter flow when you yourself, you've compounded? It's more like you keep compounding the problem. Even the gutter that is created was still even begging me that, okay, just try to just help us, just minimize the situation. Then you now go add your own. We'll add more to the already existing problem. So even if we have the best government in the world, how can we win this? How can we win this fight if the citizens, if you and I, are the ones destroying the environment? How is that possible? Now, if we are being real, right, Nigeria is sitting on an environmental time bomb. Check every. I'm not even talking about Lagos alone. See, Lagos situation is even another chapter. I'm not even based right now. I'm not talking about Lagos alone. Nigeria as a whole. Because if you check your facts, check the statistics, you do your research, report shows that about 87% of Nigerians, that's nearly 179 million. 179 million people live in dirty, unclean environment. If you check the fact, that is what it is saying. The same environment, places with poor waste management, places with high pollution, places with bad sanitation, and then we generate close to 32 million tons of waste every single year. And the waste is not properly collected. It is not properly collected. So the rest of the waste, where does it end up? In the gutters. The gutters on your streets, the gutters on my own streets, our rivers, on the road. There are even some places when you go, you just see the roadside dirt piled up. You know the places now. Should we start mentioning the areas by the roadside? And to breathe is even going to be a problem. So when those stones, when those dirt rather, because they are not properly collected, because we just keep doing it anyhow we like, when they are not properly collected, after it ends up in the gutters, on your streets, anywhere it is, on the road, by the roadside, eventually it will end up in our bodies. And that is why I'm having an issue with this right now. Because before you start saying, Diola, this is what is going on with my child, this is what is wrong with me, I went for medical checkup, this is what if you check the foundation, the foundation of the problem, you see that we've caused most of it. It will eventually end up in our bodies because we're breathing in very terrible, that is the word. In fact, it is so annoying. That's much annoying. We are breathing in terrible air. So when I say this affects you, I knew what I was saying. When I said it is affecting me, I knew what I was saying. No, your neighborhood, your child's health is at stake. In fact, your job, your future. Because I do say this. I say health is wealth, right? And a person where they okay, go remember say I won't go work the next day. So how can we even fight that? Okay, fine, this is going to work when we are the ones doing this to ourselves. If we want to be more practical, ask yourself right now. We'll do a bit of practical on the show. You just ask yourself right now. Come to think of it, when last did you see a drainage in your area properly flow? Like it is going very well, flowing well. Or in your area, you guys are not affected, your environment is very clean, and you're not affected by one heavy terrible smell. So when you now want to answer the question, or after you already know your answer, there is one more question. Who do you blame, the government or ourselves? Because the truth, I'll keep saying that is why we call it the unspoken truth. Regardless of what the situation is, when we are calling out on this person, we are also going to call out on ourselves if we are to blame. So the truth is, this we are all part of this mess. You that you are throwing sachet water out of a moving bus, or you that you are sweeping because your shop is close to the gutter, you sweep the dirt in your shop and you just dump it in the gutter. Even the government, because even while we are saying that we is to be blamed, even the government that looks away until a flood takes over the city, you're not doing anything until it is that time. We're not proactive, but we are reactive to situations until it is that bad, before you now see them. Okay, let's do it this way. Okay, let's employ, let's provide people that will go do something about the situation. But being proactive, we are not fine. You might say, Diola, but we have some agencies. Let's talk about them. Because there is no how you want to talk about it. Me, I've thought about it, and that is why I'm here to ask which way. We cannot keep going like this. We cannot keep going like this. Yes, we have LOMA, the Lagos State Waste Management Authority. But let us also be truthful. That is for Lagos State. We also have agencies, waste management agencies in other states. But if we are being truthful, LOMA works effectively in just few parts of Lagos. You cannot argue that one. You can testify yourself. You can testify. Sometimes you will see mountains of refuse on the roadside for weeks. We have waste management agencies. So why are those waste by the roadside for weeks? In fact, you have to beg before they will eventually even come clear it. So the truth now, if the government must do their part, but we too, we must also do our part. If LOMA isn't coming to your street, does that permit you? Does that mean you should pour your dirt, your waste into the drainage? That's why I said we keep compounding the problem. Already there's a problem in existence, so we keep compounding. If there is no bin nearby, does that give you the permission to throw the dirt on the road? I've told you, because I've seen it happen. Yeah, I've seen it happen. Some, they don't do it during the day because they know there's tendency someone might want to tell them, oh, don't do it, don't pour it here, don't do this. So they will wait late hour, and then they do what they want to do. So why do we let this happen? Why is this happening? Why is the environment getting worse? There are some places in Lagos that you cannot even try to visit. You cannot even afford to. You might not be able to breathe. So why is this getting worse? Not even any better. Because of 3 reasons. And I'll tell you about them. The first one, neglect. The second one, short-term thinking. We're not looking at the future. That is why platforms like this will make us look and think about the future when we say which way Nigeria. And the last one is division. But quickly, let's talk about it. I say why this is happening is because of neglect. The first thing I said when I was about talking about this, I told you we act like this is someone else's problem, like it is not your problem, it is not my problem, and that is what has even pushed us to this current situation, to this current level that we are in this country, because we act like bad water, bad air, blocked drainages are just normal in the country, in Nigeria. But they are not. They are failures to our environment, to ourselves. That is what it is. So you just, I don't care attitude. It is not my problem. So you neglect it. Even when you see the person about to do it, you might not even be able to call the person to order. Why? Because she not my problem, not my problem now. But you are forgetting something. That attitude has an effect on you, on anyone in that environment. And we'll still get there. We'll still even talk about the implication, the effect. We are getting there. And I say short-term thinking because when it is that time you want to quickly venture into a business, you quickly clear forest for profits. We will not allow the waste to pile. Thinking we'll sort it later. We are living we are not looking at the future. We'll sort it. What are ignoring the tomorrow? That thing you are doing now, you're forgetting the effects. We are not even thinking about the future at all. We are not doing that. It's just the now. Anything we want to do, it is the now. If it is going to have a negative effect in the next 5 years, it is none of our business. And the last one I said, division, still boils down to the very first one, neglect. It is not my thing. So we don't act together. One person waits for another one. You wait for your neighbor. Your neighbor too is waiting for the next neighbor. The next neighbor too is waiting for the next neighbor. Or you are waiting for the government. The government too will blame the people. Regions will blame another region. Meanwhile, the whole environment keeps getting worse. It keeps getting worse. Okay, just imagine a family home where the roof is leaking. Pests, they've moved in. The house is not even in a conducive state. The water is dirty, but then everyone keeps ignoring it. Everyone keeps saying someone else will fix it. The father is saying, okay, the mother will fix it. The mother is saying the children will fix it. That exactly is the current situation of our country's environment. And you don't wait for someone. You don't wait for someone else when it is your roof. That is just the situation. So, when we are talking about this issue, what we should also bear in mind, what is the way forward? Which way Nigeria? I told you we're going to talk about the effect, the implication of this attitude, this tradition that we are encouraging, thinking that it is not my business, Diola, it is not my problem now. Let me tell you why it is a problem and why we have to change our attitude towards this issue. In fact, when you think about environmental neglect, it is even beyond the dirty street alone. It is about lives. I said it earlier. I said there was one thing that got to me, and I'm like, no, this can't keep happening. Probably you've not been in that situation, but you would have heard of it. Imagine taking your child to the hospital, something is wrong, and then the doctor, the nurse is telling you, oh, this is the reason. You're not tracing it back to the fact that it is your environment that caused it. Please tell me, how would you feel? Because that is like you setting your house on fire. That is the interpretation. So let's talk about the implication. First, flooding. You might want to know flooding has displaced over 1.4 million Nigerians in the past 2 years alone. 1.4 million displaced persons. When there is flooding, that is what will happen. You will now find people on the streets because they have no place to stay. They have no place to live because we caused the situation. You also want to talk about pollution. Pollution kills silently. Air pollution alone causes around 114,000 premature deaths. So in case you don't know now, Diola is already telling you. Because our attitude to this, our environment, it needs to change. This is 2026. It needs to change. In Nigeria alone, yearly 114,000 premature deaths. Because of what? Pollution. Caused by what? Environmental neglect. And that is according to the World Health Organization. Poor sanitation. How much is it costing us? Over 450 billion naira yearly. Almost 1.3% of our GDP. Then you have if you are even talking about illness, you are saying cholera, you are affected by malaria. Please tell me, what is the reason? What is the reason? It is your environment. Stagnant water around where you are living. Bushes left uncleared. You're not saying you will not see all these things. You will not experience these things. It is impossible now. It is very, very impossible. So which way Nigeria? Which way Nigeria? In fact, look at the billions of naira that we keep losing to environmental decay. That much amount of money. If we keep losing that amount of money on a yearly basis, how do we even expect the economy to rise? So you can see how far this environmental neglect, you can see what it has cost us. Talking about your health, we are affected. In the economy, we are affected. There is no area you want to put it. In fact, let us travel a bit across Nigeria. A bit. Just looking at other parts of the country. In the north, you will hear and they will tell you desertification is affecting farmlands. The trees are gone, the soil is dry, families are now migrating because their land has turned to dust. That is how bad it is. What about the southeast, the eastern part? Erosion is destroying communities. Places like Anambra, Imo, Abia. You just see families, entire homes swallowed overnight. Then come down to the west, Lagos, Ogun, mother state around. We are literally shrinking. Why? We are sinking under our own waste. In fact, let me tell you, it is Tuesday now, so let me still give you this fact. Did you know that 75% of floods in Nigeria, 75% of floods in Lagos is caused by blocked drainage filled with the garbages, trash that we threw there ourselves. 75%. So I ask again, which way Nigeria in this type of situation now? Should we blame the government or ourselves? No, let's talk, because Diola might have said it this way, and you feel, oh Diola, this is it also, this is how I'm seeing it, and that is why we have this platform for us to talk. The way you see it, how we enlighten ourselves every single time on the show. So Diola has come to ask again, which way Nigeria? Let me tell you something. I will tell you. I will definitely mention it regardless. You want to know what is going to happen to Nigeria if we continue this way? If we don't act in time, I'll put it bluntly. That is this is unspoken truth now. We will say it the way it is. We will not sugarcoat it. If this keeps going like this, Nigeria will lose more than just nature, the pretty nature, the beautiful green lands. We will lose more than that. We will lose our future. We will see more people sick, and it will require you to go and spend money, thousands of naira. Where? In the hospital. More health systems. It will be strained. That is what you will see. That is what we will see if we don't act now. This is 2026. Things must get better. We see our children become less competitive. You want to know why? Because the environment affects everything. Where you live, the air you breathe, the soil you farm, everything. We'll see external forces and take advantage. Our resources will be sold off. That is what we'll see. And we'll be told, you needed help now, where it could have been our own solution. Instead of another person coming and making things worse or dictating to us how it is supposed to be, why not act now when you have the power to change the situation? And worst things, the worst of it all, we will now start saying to ourselves, we'll become a country of regrets. We'll start saying, what if we had fixed it? What if? What do you know, in life there are no what ifs. There are no what ifs. It has happened. It has happened. So let us not wait till that time where it will happen. When we now start saying, hey, Diola said it, Diola mentioned it, it should not get to that time. That is why Diola is saying it now. We still have the time to change it. We still have the time to act right, because we still have the chance. This is reality. I'm just saying it. This is reality. And yes, it starts with all of us. All of us. No one is exempted. Because if you keep ignoring your own environment, you know what will happen now. Nature will fight back, and it is already fighting. I tell you, there are some places I don't even want to mention. I don't even just want to mention those areas. Whenever I'm passing up, please, what in God's name is this smell? And I'm telling you this way, you know now, you've seen these things. The worst part, in that same terrible environment, you now find a food seller, a restaurant, a booker close to that place, cooking the same food you now go and buy and eat. Then you now start saying, Diola, my stomach, Diola, they said it is typhoid, it is cholera. How? Just how? So you see the essence, you see the reason why this conversation is very, very important. Should be done? What should we do to change this attitude? What should we do to change the situation of our country's environment? That is where I need you to come in. What exactly do you have to say concerning what Diola has been talking about so far on the show tonight? Because I'm really pissed. This environmental neglect, it is bothering me. The same way it is bothering many people out there. I tell you, this same situation has caused millions of Nigerians to be displaced yearly. When I mean displaced, they don't have places to live anymore. They just find themselves on the street. Why? Because of flood. And what is that thing that causes flood? Answer your question. Answer it yourself. So please, let us talk about this. What is the way forward? What should we do? Fine, because Diola has been saying this attitude needs to change. We need to get things done the right way. So what should be the solution to this very issue? Okay, quickly because of our time, I can see that you're calling already. You want to join Diola. You have something to say. Not to worry, Diola is coming to get your thoughts on the talk point for tonight. But quickly, when we are talking about environmental neglect, oh, this our environment, this is not how it is supposed to be, this is what has caused it, or this is the solution I have in mind. Be prepared, because you'll be joining Diola and the conversation. And most importantly, who do you even blame when you say, oh, this is what it is? Are you going with what Diola has said so far, or you also have another perspective to this very situation? And remember, most importantly, and when you're coming on the show, you have to tell us the solution, because that is why we have this platform. When we ask which way Nigeria, we are asking which way Nigeria because we want solutions. We don't just want to keep talking about the problem. We want reforms that will make Nigeria a more comfortable, a better place for every Nigerian. My name is Diola, your radio nighttime partner, and remember, this is the Unspoken Truth Tuesday edition. Which way Nigeria? To be a part of the conversation, you can reach us on 0700-903-903-903. I'll take it again. Yes, for those that are just tuning in, to be a part of the conversation tonight, the studio lines goes 0700 903 903 903, or you call 0803 692 9933. You can also connect with us via WhatsApp. Call us via WhatsApp, or send me your messages to the studio WhatsApp line 0817 175 6338 0817 175 6338. Or you join us live right now on YouTube at Voice of the People 90.3 FM to share your views on the talk point for tonight. And right after this music break, I will be coming to you, my true family, so you can join Diola. I know you have so much to say, because this one, it is affecting everyone. You're not even exempted. Diola is not exempted. It is an issue affecting us in this society, in our country today. Just as Cobhams Asuko and Bez said, we should do the right thing. They've said it. We should do the right thing. Even to the matters of our environment, we need to do the right thing. Stay with me. I will be back. minutes gone past the hour of 10 from the studios of Voice of the People 90.3 FM. And this is me saying welcome once again. If you're just tuning in, this is the Tuesday edition of the Unspoken Truth, Which Way Nigeria. Same station, VOP 903 FM. My name is Diola, your radio nighttime partner. Well, so far we've been talking about how bad the current environment is in the country. How bad our environment is, the current situation of our environment, talking about environmental neglect, what we've been doing wrong so far. We might not know, okay, it is wrong. Let us assume that we do not know that it is wrong, and that is why so far on the show Diola has been trying to open our eyes to these things. And I did say that after the music break I will be coming to you so I can get your thoughts, I can get your solutions, the reforms that you can say, oh Diola, probably if we start doing it this way, or if our government should do it this way, then this issue will no longer be an issue. It will be a forgotten issue, like it will be resolved. We won't get to see it anymore in the country. And it is that time to come to you, true family on the outside, to join Diola. Well, remember that when we say this thing, this particular talk affect everyone, you know that no one is it. I did make an example of myself that yes, I am guilty of something, and so when we are now saying come give us solutions, come open our eyes, come talk about possible solutions that can eradicate this problem, you definitely know what Diola is talking about. It is that time. Quickly, let's get into it. 0700903903 or 08036929933 are the numbers to call to join the show. I'll go again, 0700 903 or you call 08036929933. You can also call us via WhatsApp 0817-175-6338 or drop your messages. I can see some already on the WhatsApp portal, 0817-175-6338. And I did say you can join us live on YouTube right now at Voice of the People 90.3 FM. What is the way forward for us talking about our environmental neglect? What do you have to say? Remember that when you call in, yes, when you get to join the show, you tell us your name and where you are calling from. Okay, so quickly, let us come to you. Who is going to be the first caller? Hello? Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening to you.
Good evening. My name is Moise.
Your name is? Moise. Good evening to you and welcome to the show.
Thank you. I'm calling from Itolo.
Welcome, Moise.
Yeah, I heard everything you said. Seriously, we have part to play too.
We have our part to play.
We have our part to play.
Alright.
Because sometimes we get to some things.
Moise,
But yeah.
please can you reduce the volume of your radio set so we can hear it clearly? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was saying before.
Alright.
Sometimes it takes longer 1 month to get to some area to pack their things. And every day we buy, we eat all those soft drinks, everything to drink. Sometimes when the dirty is too much, some people cannot at least hold on for NEPA. Some tragedies. I'm not saying that it's good to trash
Right.
So it's very wrong. It's very, very wrong. So if possible, Loma can be able at least if you want in the week, at least. At least that would be okay.
Once in a week.
At least once a week.
At least.
At least. But that's totally 1 month is too long for
It's too
some people.
much.
You cannot keep the data how if you pass me some script every year with the data and you cannot even breathe.
I'm telling you.
You cannot even breathe seriously. So you should please government to try their own best thing. We can follow up.
All right. Thank you so very much, Muiz. Such a beautiful conversation with you. Thank you for your contribution. Just a bit to what Muiz said. I was talking about, fine, we have Loma. You will say there is Loma. But you too, it does not get to every part of Lagos State. It doesn't. So he is even saying that, okay, fine, at least if they can do once every week, at least once every week, it will be better. Okay, let us hear from you. What do you have to say? Good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening to you.
My name is John. I'm calling from Ajawi State.
Welcome, John.
What I want to say concerning this is that, like all these people that is throwing their waste the whole site, they should try and stop.
They should stop.
Yes, they should try and stop. We know that, and the government should also try and provide this where people can dump their waste. Because like Jawade in airport road, I saw somebody throwing waste in the middle of the road at this time. Who is wrong?
In the middle of the road?
Yes, at that pavement. Just throw it there at this time, and it's wrong. And we are complaining that the government are not working. So that the government are not working, but let's be ourselves done that we do that is wrong. That's all I have.
Thank you so much, John, for your contribution. Thank you for being a part of the show.
Thank you.
Well, from John's angle, is saying it is our thing. It is our thing. It's calling to do the right thing as well. If you fall in that category or you fall in that situation where you're dumping your refuse the wrong way, he has come to tell us that please, we know the right thing and we should do the right thing. Hello, good evening. Good evening to you. Good evening.
Good evening. How are you doing, my pretty lady?
Thank you. Diola is doing very well. I'm doing very well. Thank you so much.
Sure, right?
No, cha.
I clock it.
Okay, I'm doing that. Thank you so much. Good evening.
Thank you, Jari. You're welcome.
Thank you.
As you are just narrating this story, I was just laughing. You know what?
Why?
Because this evening, that should be that kind of after 8.
Okay.
Understand?
Okay.
They heard one woman because of, I don't even know, maybe those people is from council or this local government. They were just patrolling. Understand?
Okay.
And this lady went to go and throw a trash on the main road. You understand? And they have to hold her. You understand? So as you are just narrating this story, I was just like, hey, oh, this is serious. So, and the woman was begging. They had to tell her to pack the waste. So they have to tell her to pack it. And I don't even know where maybe they are taking her to their office or something like that. And I don't know why people are not hearing what. You understand? I don't know why you will pack a dirt from your house and you come and drop it on the main road.
On the road?
You understand? Is it government that is doing all those things? If we call government, let we to call ourselves out.
Right.
You understand? Because some of us are also a problem of ourselves. You understand? So this lady, assuming they did not catch this lady, she will drop, and when you come out there, it cannot even pass there. Or for instance, assuming all those normal that normally come and park all those dates that is on that place is not parking it. How is that place going to be? And legs are passing there. is it government that is coming to that is dropping the refuse there? Let's do better now. Let's help ourselves. For government to help us, let's help ourselves.
Let us help ourselves for the government
You
to help
understand?
us.
Because we too are not helping the matters. And we are calling government. Yes, we know. Government, they have their own. We have our own this thing to play. We have our own roles to play. So for me, if they will amount all these people that is anybody that say it was self, so people are not even afraid of. And this play that they are dropping this, they are I don't even know who put maybe government or local government. They put this thing. If they catch you throwing this thing there, you go to jail for 6 months. Or you pay this thing 250,000. Yes, of 250,000. So you have to choose one. And people still in there and go and tear the this thing. you can't even know where to choke legs. Because you don't even know what you may contact. That is why when rain is falling like this, I find it very difficult. You understand? But how are we going to do now? You understand? I find it very difficult to go outside, but you don't have choice. I'll just be thinking, which one am I going to match now? You understand that kind of thing? So let's try to do better. As you're just narrating that, I was just like, it's like you saw what just happened.
I'm in the spirits.
Seriously, I was just like, it's like you just saw what happened in my side. So let's try to do better, please.
Do better.
Let us do better. So if they will still put those things in that place, but when you still put it, they will still go and remove it. We are the problem of ourselves. You understand? When you still put it, they will start tearing it off, and they will continue doing what they are doing. So I feel that this lady that I call this myself, do you know how many times shall be doing all this?
She has done it, and it's just today. Every day is for the thief, one day is for the owner.
And how don't meet her, so she will go for it. So any music where they play for her, let her be dancing it. Because those kind of people, I don't pity them. Because when you know the right thing to do, you refuse to do it. You go in for it. Well done. This is Chidera from Agopara.
Thank you so much, Chidera. It seems you left us for a while for some.
I just did.
Thank you so much, Chidera.
Well done. I'm not going anywhere. No leave, no transfer.
Thank you so very much, Chidera. Good night. I mean, what more do we want to say? What more? You can hear now. So they just caught someone caught in the act. We know the right thing to do. Hello, good evening.
Good evening, Madam Briella.
Good evening to you.
This is Baba Daniel from Michigan.
You said Baba Daniel?
Yes.
Wow. Thank you so much, Baba Daniel, for joining the show tonight.
I always enjoy your show.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Radio partner.
Thank you so very much.
How is Kizike?
Kizike is great. It's doing very well.
I guess.
Okay, I'll do well to say hi.
Well done.
Thank you.
And for the environmental sanitation, something you are talking about.
Yes, environmental neglect.
The government will stop it. General one.
Okay.
The general one.
Mm-hmm.
But we are for, since the government has stopped the general one, even the one they normally do on Thursday, nobody even feel like do it. But we ourselves, the government stopped the general. The one inside our house, when last are we doing ourselves? There are so many people outside there, see their faces, looking good. But when you get to the house, you won't be able to sit down. 48 even ordinary water.
Baba Daniel, can you hear me?
I'm hearing you.
Please, can you speak louder to your phone so we can hear you clearly? Because I'm struggling to, go with your conversation.
I said some people, as the government stopped the general one, even in our house, when have we arranged our houses? Because some people will see them outside, eating books, their faces are fine. So when you get to their houses, you won't be able to sit down or take ordinary water.
Very right. Very, very right.
So each time we want to complain, we complain about the government. What of we ourselves? Are we in to the inner part? Not about the body, because there are some people they don't take their part. But our environment, our vicinity, how are we doing? So I don't think the blame is for the government. It's for we ourselves.
It's for we ourselves.
We should try to arrange ourselves by ourselves, because no one will do it for us. That's what I just have to say.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Ourselves.
Right. Thank you so much, Baba Daniel. We need to correct ourselves. Thank you also. Yes, by ourselves.
Yes.
I'm liking that. We need to correct ourselves by ourselves.
Yes.
Wow.
No one will correct us.
Yeah. Thank you.
Because no one.
Okay, I'm with you.
Like this, all our own girls for now. They said the first one in refuge. It's the only one. Between what is doing.
Oh, Baba Daniel, I'm not getting your last statement.
No, I said someone called before I called.
Okay.
It said they called foreign refugees on the main road.
Yes, they caught someone.
Do you know how many people doing the same thing she's doing? Because that's the one who sees.
Yeah.
Yes. Then this person talked about one maybe yesterday. Is it not MP3 that at APGO? They caught one man
also
pouring dirt inside the drainage. That is not for the PDA chairman who caught him, and they gave him
a fine.
Community service. Yes. They said he couldn't face the court. Like to tell him something he will do. You have to give him community service. Why don't you think of ourselves? Not of someone else, but we ourselves, our health. You block someone's drainage. If your own also will pass through that house. So are you doing the other person or you doing yourself?
Of course it is ourselves.
Thank you. That's just
thank you.
Thank you. Ourselves by ourselves.
Thank you so much. God bless you. Have a good night, Baba Daniel.
Madam Aduela.
Thank you.
Good night.
Good night.
Thank you.
I feel like I'm going to hold that word, that sentence. I'm holding on to it tightly, and I feel like you should do the same as well. We need to correct ourselves by ourselves. That is the statement by Baba Daniel. Before we continue to take more calls, my WhatsApp family already saying, Diola, please, read my message. So I've come to take these messages. Okay, let's start with this one. This one says, good evening, Diola, my radio nighttime partner. Do you know that my family always follow you every time you're on air? Wow, thank you so much. But now I know. Thank you so much. And it says the solution is what my mother just told me now, as all of us are listening to you as one family. This is actually a very beautiful one. Thank you so much. It says our own is to stop our bad characters. Government is the one. Okay, our own is to stop our bad characters. Government is the one to stop it, because task force is also bad. Good night, sweet woman. And this one is coming from Emmanuel, aka DJ Ezerap. Thank you so much, Emmanuel. I feel like you're emphasizing on what most of the callers on the show too are already saying, or already said rather. That it starts with you and I. Start from you and I. We need to change our ways and do things the right way. Do things the way it should be done. This one says, good evening, my name is Zubi Augustine from Mushi. I did not hear something. Okay, I did not hear something, but we'll need to help ourselves first before calling the government out. So before I said it too. You know, when I started, I said something that before you point one finger at the government, the rest of your four fingers, where is it facing? It is facing you. So before you call out on the government to do things the way they are supposed to do it, to do things the right way, you first off need to help yourself. Let's take a few. We still have a few more time. Chooks from Ikeja says, good evening, Diola. You're saying the truth though. Every Thursday environmental day, people just stay at home doing nothing. We all need to get involved, and that is another one. I tell you what, you see that Thursday environmental day, you see some people that they don't even care about the whole environmental thing. They just do their thing. They go about their normal way. They don't care. They don't join in the process of taking care of the environment, whether it is their shop or their homes. They do not care. Let's come to you. I'm trying to be easy. All right, this one says, I'm guilty too. I used to pour dirty water into the gutter near my house, but not again. And this one has opened my eyes. Coming from Tola from Mushi. That is a good one, Tola. Yes, it is good that our conversation tonight has changed your thought and the way you want to start doing things. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening, Diola.
Good evening to you.
The mommy on radio.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Good evening to you.
The marvelous woman.
All right.
You know what?
Now I want to know.
Do you know that anytime you like bring any issue, I normally understand that in the final of the show that there must be a solution.
There must be a solution. That is why Which Way Nigeria is here. That is the essence. Yes. Thank you.
Yes, and I kudos to you. God will bless you.
Amen.
Because VOP is not only the voice of the people. You are also the voice of the people.
Oh, okay. This one is huge. Thank you so much. Well, VOP is still the voice of the people.
For you to bring this issue this night, I must say that it's a painful before you bring this issue out.
Right.
Because anything where they bother us, that is like painful something to us.
Yes.
So we must settle the issue. That is must. So in this situation now, I have said my opinion, but I because of I was trying to come on board online. I could not. Line is busy.
Well,
so I tried to type short message. But I want to tell Nigerians now that the solution is government. Where is the government that supervise the environment of the country? There is a lot of market in Nigeria. There is a lot of companies in Nigeria as we speak now. So how do government monitor those activities? That is the issue now. I have market where I work. That market, can you imagine that 3 months before they pack the dustbin inside that market?
3 months?
3 months before they pack the dustbin, everywhere is jam-packed with dustbin. So now I have to ask a question. Which people work is this now? Okay, now inside the market now we have people that do the work of collecting money for that dustbin. And which is that people that is collecting that money, government send them for that. So why are they not packing those dustbins? But people inside the market, everybody have paid all their money. Complete. We paid for 1 month. Now our dustbin is staying more than 3 months. Since they packed the dustbin last as in November.
Since November.
December, January. Now we are in February. Which fault? Who is at fault? What is government is doing? I know we people are very, very wrong. I know I am wrong. You may government is the one to tell you that this is your offense.
Right.
Government is the one. Our government is not doing anything in all the whole work of government. Our government is totally down and bitter. Our country now is very bitter, as in like bitter leaf in anything now, and I don't understand. Let our government stand up and change our environment. And let me advise every one of us. Let everyone.
Oh, we lost him, and it wasn't done, but that is a beautiful one. And so now this is more like, fine, we have our own part to do, but take a look at this issue, what he was saying. How can you be paying dues that the debts, the trash in your market should be packed by a force, and that has not been done, going to 3 months? So the last caller now is trying to say, even if we are saying yes, some of us might not be right in the way we dispose our trashes, in the way we dispose dirt, but then even these people that are now supposed to regulate these things, where are they? I have so many messages, and I really want to read all of these things. Okay, let's start with this. And this one, it says, I beg, this message needs to reach everybody. Lagos would be so beautiful if every street is cleaned together. From Abayo from Lekki Phase 1 all the way from Lekki. it must reach everyone. Oh, we'll keep passing the message. We have this platform to enlighten ourselves on issues like this. While Mrs. Joy from Okwa says, Diola, I lost my shop during the last flood. All because people dump refuse inside the drainage in my area. You are absolutely right. Can you imagine? Lost our shop So you can see how much this affects us. You can just see it. We're really sorry about that, Mrs. Joy. Okay, let's come to this one. This one says, truth be told, Diola, we can't keep blaming the government. We are the ones destroying our own environment. He didn't leave us with any, but thank you so much for also contributing on the show. Okay, I'm not sure we can get on the phone lines anymore because of time. So I've come to realize so far just like the last caller mentioned, there is no time we come and say which way Nigeria. We're talking about something that impedes the progress of this country. There is no time we are talking about it on the show every Tuesday that a solution doesn't come forward, that a solution doesn't show face. There is no time. Whether we like it or not, we get to hear reforms from you on the outside, beautiful ones at that, beautiful solutions. And my point is, if we go by the things we say, including those that are listening, if we go by every single advice that we keep saying on this platform, I bet Nigeria will get there. And one thing is certain. Anytime we are having conversations like this, it just reminds me of how connected we all are, dealing with the same issues, asking the same questions, and just hoping for a better Nigeria. But for now, it is time to close the curtains on tonight's edition of the Unspoken Truth, Which Way Nigeria. It is the edition of the Unspoken Truth, Which Way Nigeria. But I will not leave without saying this. We need to manage our environment right. You've heard so much. I don't need to start, saying, repeating everything that, the callers and those that messaged us has said so far. We all listen. And one thing that is still paramount is that you have work to do. Hi, Diola. I have work to do. We all have work to do. It starts with us. It starts from us. So if we cannot manage our environment, then we cannot manage our future. That's just the sad truth. If we flood our own streets, who is going to come to our rescue? Because it's now a situation of we compounding our own problems. So we always say, God bless Nigeria. God will bless Nigeria. But maybe God is waiting for Nigeria to bless itself first. So you have something to do on your own part, on your own end. Diola has something to do. A clean nation is not just built by the government. Even if we're saying the government needs to do better, the government needs to work more. The tax people, talking about the agencies involved in situations like this, they need to do better. Yes, we need to hold them accountable to their responsibilities. But then, the nation is still built by the people who live in it. So our gutters didn't block themselves. You even heard one of the callers saying that they just arrested somebody today. They took someone today, saying that it is either she goes with them to their custody or she pays the fine. So if without anyone telling you, you know the right thing to do, you cannot be throwing that anyhow. We cannot just we need to collect our waste properly, do it the right way. So tonight I leave you with this question: if you can keep your house clean, although someone said it too, someone already said it, that most times when you even see people on the outside, you will think this person is clean, but when you even get to their house, it is another story. But let us not go to that aspect. I want to leave you with a question: If you can leave your house clean, because I know most of us, there is no time you are leaving your house dirty. You cannot leave your house dirty. So if you can keep your house clean, why not try to keep your streets, your environment clean? If you love this country, please stop dirtying, stop adding to the problem. And I pray that God gives us the strength to protect our fatherland and to rebuild Nigeria to become a very, very conducive environment. Amen. Well, thank you so much to everyone that was a part of the show so far. Thank you for sharing this space with me. To everyone that tuned in, that listened to the voice of Diola, and that also called in. You shared your own thoughts on the top point for tonight. You sent us your messages, and those that just follow the program from the beginning till the end. Thank you so very much for being a part of this truth telling family. I say this, that your voice, your time, your presence here means so much than you even imagine. Same time next Tuesday, Diola will be back with another, insightful episode. Yes, of Which Way Nigeria, right here on the Unspoken Truth. Also remember, you can share this episode with someone who needs to hear. Probably you know of someone, that person that is dumping the refuse in the wrong way. Please send this message to them. Let them get enlightened. You can catch the replay also on our YouTube channel. Voice of the People 90.3 FM is the name. Voice of the People VOP 903 FM is the channel name. You can get the replay there. Also, tomorrow is going to be another beautiful time on the show. We're talking about the Wednesday Relationship Talk and Guess Who edition of the Unspoken Truth. Do I need to say more? Come tomorrow 9:30 p.m. We'll talk about love. We'll talk about your relationship, your situationship, your friendship, your marriage, and then the second segment of the show, the Guess Who segment, where Diola put a call through to your partner, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, anyone it could be, and then I read to them sweet messages on your behalf, and we'll tell them to guess who asked me to call them. That is what we do on Wednesdays. We share love because, of course, love is very important. God is love, love is God. So keep it a day with me tomorrow. 9:30 p.m. is the time. Same station, Voice of the People 90.3 FM. All of the guest messages that we couldn't attend to last Wednesday because of the time ahead, just come with it tomorrow. Once it's 9:30 p.m., just drop the messages. You don't have to wait, because, and I do tell you, you don't have to keep resending the messages. If not, it keeps going to the top and Diola will not be able to call your partners, and I know you wouldn't want that. So 9:30 p.m. Diola will be in the studios. Also, remember to follow Voice of the People across all socials for more highlights and news update. Yes, on Instagram, Facebook, X, TikTok, YouTube. Instagram, Facebook, X, TikTok, YouTube. The channel name is, the station name rather, is VOP 903 FM, Voice of the People 90.3 FM. You can also connect with Diola on social media. Diola is the name, spelled DE.O. LLAA DE.OLLAA. My name is Diola, your radio nighttime partner, and until I see you, I come your way next time, I am saying stay safe, stay well, and stay blessed. Good night, Nigeria.